Manual Handling Risk Assessment Case Study 5. Meat Processing. In this case study, a meat carcass is transferred manually from a truck to a weighing scales prior to processing operations. The operative on the truck places the carcass on the flatbed and another operative lifts the carcass and carries it a long distance on the shoulder. The carcass is then lifted onto a weighing scales hook before being pushed onto the overhead rack in the drying room. A risk assessment of the task needs to be carried out in order to develop a better way of working which reduces or eliminates the risk of injury. This assessment should include looking at how the job is carried out, collecting information, for example the weight of the load and the distance it must be carried, identifying risk factors with the job, and making changes to improve the job. The risk assessment lets us identify the risk factors and problems encountered with this job. The load is both too heavy and too large to be carried in this manner. It is also an awkward shape, making it difficult for the worker to get a proper grasp of it. Overall, the physical effort used is too strenuous. The worker is prevented from handling the carcass at a safe height, and the distance it must be carried is excessive. Once a risk assessment has been carried out, a new system of work can be adopted to reduce and reorganize manual handling, as demonstrated in the following sequence. The worker uses a joystick control to mechanically move the carcasses. This allows the carcasses to be lowered to a safe height without the need for a second worker to be positioned on the truck. The weighing scales has been relocated to the goods inwards entry point, resulting in minimal handling when transferring the carcasses. Manual handling. Assess to avoid, reduce or reorganize.